Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And if you remember, I've done a couple reviews of the world's smallest Bible in existence and the world's smallest Bible in print. And the world's smallest Bible in print actually is available in the New King James along with the King James. I'll put both of those videos on the end screen. Really cool stuff. Well, Tiny Bible not only produces the world's smallest Bible in print, but they also now print these little bitty Gospels of John. Now they are actually going to put all 4 Gospels out. And the really cool thing about these, they are actually readable. But this is a sheepskin cover, really nice spine stamping, and this is actually a soft cover. I wish it was edge-lined, but for something this small, it will probably be difficult to get it edge-lined, but check this out. They took a note out of the Maclaren series, and this thing has blue accents, but look at that. You can actually read this thing. Pretty cool. Now, this is the Gospel of John. Really nice, and this is a sewn binding. And one really cool thing about this is not only do they sell this in the KJV, but it's also available in the WEB. And there's also some high-end, more premium options if you want to spend a little bit more money. Also, if you want to test your ability to sew a book block together and to rebind and bind one yourself, they sell the raw book blocks as well. So that's really cool. But I am going to go ahead and read out of this. And we are currently in John chapter 8. So I'm just going to go to the beginning of John chapter 8, and we're going to read a few verses. Jesus went unto the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple. And all the people came unto him, and he sat down and taught them. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. So you can see this is very easy to read, really thin, under an inch, and then it's 3.5 by 2 1/4-ish, somewhere in that range. And that's factoring in the cover. So the book block itself is a little bit smaller. It does come with one really nice little. It's a single-sided ribbon. I'd like to see them gone with a double-sided there, but still not bad and just really beautiful. I wish that they were able to get gold edges on the pages, but that's very difficult on a Bible this size. But this is not all. Check this out. They also make this available in cloth over board. And I absolutely love me a good cloth over board cover. Not only is this actually a readable edition of the Gospel of John, but this is an incredible conversational piece to have on your table, just to have something this small that contains the Gospel of John. It's really cool. And I love the fact that it's available in more than one translation and more than one binding. Again, you can spend up to a couple $100s for a really nice binding of this, but these are really super and surprisingly affordable. Check out their website at tinybible.com. I'll go ahead and put that in the video description. But I also want to show you how this compares in size to their full Bible. Their full Bible, you can see, is less than half the size of this, and of course it's quite a bit more thick. And then let's compare the font sizes. We have the Gospel of John right here, and then we'll just go ahead and open this randomly here, and you can see there is no comparison between the font size. So I am really looking forward to them having all 4 of these Gospels come out and a really readable format. And here's the cool thing. You just tuck it in your pocket, and there you have it. You've got a Bible you can carry anywhere. No one even has to know that it's there. There may be some places where the Word of God may be a little more restricted than others, and you can carry it in your pocket. Maybe you don't want to bring a big bulky Bible to work. You can just slide this thing in your pocket, read it kind of incognito during your break time, and also it will invite some questions as people see you reading this tiny little thing. And I just think this is probably even better than the little Tiny Bible. It's definitely more usable. The Tiny Bible is a bit more of a novelty and kind of a neat thing, but this is actually really a useful tool. Now, one thing about this is it does have those red accents. It's really cool, and you can read this because, let me take my distance glasses off. If I hold this open and I put this up to my eye, I can adjust it to a place where I can read it. And this is 1 Chronicles 6:8. And Atha begat Zadok, and Zadok begat Ahimaaz, and all these names that are hard to read, but I can read them pretty clearly with this. While this may not be as convenient, it is still usable. This thing is convenient, usable, small, pocket size. This is pretty epic. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.